We want to simplify the given expression and write using only positive exponents. We have negative 2, b to the power of negative 4, w to the power of negative 6, x to the power of negative 8, times 6, w to the power of 19, x to the power of negative 13. Because we are multiplying, due to the commutative property of multiplication, if it's helpful, we can change the order of the multiplication. For example, we can write the given product as negative 2 times 6 times b to the power of negative 4 times w to the power of negative 6 times w to the power of 19 times x to the power of negative 8 times x to the power of negative 13. Notice I changed the order of the multiplication so the factors with the same base were next to each other. Also remember, when multiplying and the bases are the same, we add the exponents. Multiplying, negative 2 times 6 is negative 12, and then we still have times b to the power of negative 4 times w to the power of negative 6 times w to the power of 19 equals w to the power of the sum of negative 6 and 19, and then times x to the power of negative 8 times x to the power of negative 13 equals x to the power of the sum of negative 8 and negative 13. Continuing to simplify, we have negative 12 b to the power of negative 4, w to the power of 13, because negative 6 plus 19 is 13, and then we have x to the power of negative 21, because negative 8 plus negative 13 is negative 21. From here, remember, a to the power of negative m equals 1 divided by a to the power of positive m. So if it's helpful, we can think of this as a fraction with a denominator of 1, and then from here, if we move b to the power of negative 4 to the denominator, the sign of the exponent changes to positive 4. If we move x to the power of negative 21 to the denominator, the exponent changes to positive 21. Using this shortcut, notice we have negative 12 w to the power of 13 divided by the product of b to the power of positive 4 and x to the power of positive 21. Or to show more detailed work, we can also write this as negative 12 as negative 12 divided by 1 times b to the power of negative 4 is 1 divided by b to the power of positive 4 times w to the 13th over 1 times x to the power of negative 21 equals 1 divided by x to the power of positive 21. Multiplying in this form, we get the same result of negative 12 w to the 13th power divided by the product of b to the 4th and x to the power of 21. I hope you found this helpful.